the digestive system, and the excretory system. So that is the overall structure for the digestive system that starts from the mouth to the anus. And that is the overall structure for the excretory system that contains out of four main organs. Digestive system function. The digestive system is a system that allows an organism to get food, break down, take whatever is helpful from it and its nutrients, and then to get rid of what is not helpful. Organisms that can't completely make their own food like plants will have to ingest or eat it, and then they must have a digestive system in some way. Different species of animals doesn't have the same type of digestive system. Each organism's digestive system depend on their main diet and the amount of food they eat. Excretory system function. The excretory system is a submissive biological system that get rid of surplus in our body, unnecessary materials that come from the body fluids of an organism, so it helps to maintain the chemical homeostasis inside the body, and it also keeps the body from being damaged. Main organs for the digestive system are mouth, that is where the digestive system start. When you first take a bite you also begin the mechanical phase of the digestive system. Pharynx, the pharynx, allows the passage of eating solids and liquids into the esophagus, or gullet, and conducts air to and from the trachea, or windpipe, during respiration. Esophagus, the epiglottis is a tube that is approximately 25 centimeters long that connects the pharynx with the stomach. It prevents food from entering the trachea during eating. Stomach, it is the part of the digestive system that is important for churning food into a uniformity that is easier to eat and digest for the rest of our body. Small intestine, it contains of three segments, the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. It is also a muscular tube that is approximately 22 foot long that uses enzymes to break down food that is released by the pancreas and bile from the liver. Large intestine. It also called the colon, and it is a muscular tube that is 6 foot long and connects the small intestine to the rectum. Rectum. In Latin it means straight, and it is an 8-inch chamber that connects the colon to the anus. Liver. Its main function is to process the nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. Main organs for the excretory system. Kidneys. The kidneys maintain levels of water and dissolved materials. Also it controls blood pressure. Ureters. Each ureter is a muscular tube that brings the urine between the kidneys and the urinary bladder. Bladder. And that is where the urine is stored before urination occurs. It is also responsible for collecting any urine that the kidneys excrete. Urethra. The urethra is a tube which connects a person's urinary bladder to their genitals so that urine can be removed from the body. How the two systems are interconnected. The digestive system breaks down the food, and then the excretory system takes all the extra stuff that the body couldn't use and releases it from the body, in the form of urine and feces. There is a good deal of overlap in the interconnected relationship between the digestive system and excretory system. Specifically, the liver that plays a role that relates to both systems, as it receives blood from the intestines and filters out post-digestive wastes such as drugs and alcohol before that blood is cycled back into the body. Medical conditions for the digestive system. First medical condition is gastroesophageal reflux disease. This medical conditions make the valve between the esophagus and stomach weaker, that allow the stomach acid to reflux into the esophagus. It results in chest pain which can mimic that of angina. Another medical condition is diverticulosis, and that is a small pouches that may form along the walls of the large intestine called diverticula, which if symptomatic, causing discomfort to the patient. These diverticula may collect and not be able to empty fecal material, which can lead to inflammation, diverticulitis. Medical conditions for the excretory system. Nephritis. Nephritis is the inflammation of one or both kidneys. The result is pain at the start and body organ damage for continued diseases. Nephrosis, also identified as nephrotic syndrome. Nephrosis includes symptoms of swelling, protein in urine, low blood protein levels, high cholesterol levels, and elevated triglyceride levels.
Created using Powtoon.